Alright, working on dropping the gas tank right now. This is not a fun job, especially not a fun job to film, but all I have left is those fuel lines back there. I don't really have a light, so it's kind of hard to see, but there is at least half a tank of what used to be fuel in here, so I'm pretty excited. It smells horrible, by the way. It smells absolutely terrible, so I'm excited to see what's in there, and I'll kind of update you when it's out. Wow, this thing is so nasty. It's been sitting for 15 years and it's smelling up the entire shop. You can kind of see in there. It's just so gross, just pure rust. I'm sure that gas isn't even flammable anymore. So yeah, I'm glad I got the brand new tank because this is very, very gross. Look at the pump. Look at the strainer. Oh my god. That is bad. I'm glad I didn't even try with this fuel tank and fuel pump, because I would have been wasting my time. Ugh. Gross. That's the fuel level right there where it's just been sitting, and it's just rust coating the fuel pump. Wow. Oh yes, I feel a lot better about that. And that is ventilation. So, my plan is to cut out all the rust and treat it, and then make a plate that goes right there from each side, and then put a flat cover across here so I could have a flat floor in the trunk. So that's going to be a little while. I want to do that before there's a gas tank in the car, just so I'm not grinding right above a gas tank with sparks flying everywhere. I feel like that would be the smart thing to do anyway. Just got out the gas tank. The whole garage kind of has that gas smell still, so that's nice. So I'm working on taking out the dashboard currently. This car has a pretty common AE86 issue that I'm going to try to fix myself right now. It seems pretty easy to fix, but basically it is this headlight switch right here. They go bad, and I think right there, those little soldering points right there, I'm going to try to resolder them because some of them are cracked, and I believe that is the issue I'm having with my headlights. Basically, if you wiggle this switch around a little bit, just move it where it is, and while you're driving, it kind of goes up and down like that, and these are not making the connection they should be on the switch. So basically, you wiggle it and they go on and off and on and off, and sometimes you have dash lights, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you have headlights, sometimes not. So that's annoying. These are pretty basic switches, but you know, they are kind of, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, like me kind of, they're a little intimidating. But basically, we'll figure it out. I'm just going to resolder this switch, and hopefully everything is good. I'm kind of going to show the process on my little workbench, and hopefully this works, because that would be nice. These, brand new from the dealer, are $310. You hear that? That's the sound of the 80s. So basically, I'll show you what the issue is. You can see my one dash light working right there, and I'm just jiggling these wires around. You can see the headlights turning on and off. Hopefully you could hear the relay clicking on video. But basically, you shouldn't be able to do that just by wiggling by the circuit board. And the plug is fine. All that's working. But, oh my god. Basically, this is just the issue. So, all the pins look good in there. they're fine, non-issue. So I don't suspect any of that to be the problem. And these do as well. So it can only be the circuit board. So I have two headlight switches here for the AE86, and this is the original one to the car. It does the exact same thing as this one right here. And I'm going to fix this circuit board right here on this one because the housing is less rusty, even though no one will ever see it. There's just no point in fixing this one if, you know, I could have this one, which is in better condition. So they both have the same issue. They both have contacts that have been sitting around for 33 years. Or more or less, you know, but around that time. Both the pins on each switch are, I mean, all the pins on each switch are pretty good. So, yeah, this one is gonna be a spare. And so I'm gonna go fire up my soldering station right now and crack this one open and test it out and see what the problem is, and hopefully we can fix it.
I got the jewels and the diamonds, but when I open my eyes I can never find them, no. Skating sunset and hiding, got the metal in my mouth, what you think I'm biting, oh. Ladies love it when I sing, trying to find out what I'm in. I'm trying to get you on the floor. You love me, girl, I love you more. That night I just wasn't sure. I'm trying to get you to the core.
There it is. So we fixed it. That is such a good feeling. So here's that switch all plugged in, and wiggle it around. Nothing happens to the dash lights like it was happening before. So this is awesome. And the headlights are staying on. So smacking it across the dashboard a couple times, and she's staying good, so that is perfect. Just resoldered the contacts after such a long time of, you know, sitting around forever, and they were cracked, so that's perfect. Now they work, and I can go ahead and just put that right back where it was. Alright, so here it is. I just have it kind of mocked up. It's still like sitting loose in there, but this is off. Headlights come up, I'll do it again. Headlights on. Wiggling the switch around. Still on. And then we're gonna leave the lights up but turn the headlights off. You see the dash light went off and the headlights are off. So everything is working good. That is sweet. A little free fix right there for that headlight switch, and now we're golden. So I'm going to be changing some bulbs in this cluster, and a really good way to test, you know, which bulb does what in the back is basically just to take one out like this, just simple spin and turn, and get a flashlight, put it directly where the bulb went, so right here, you're going to shine the light in there, and there you go, it'll shine right in the back of the cluster. So that one looks like it's the high beam switch, or the high beam area. So we're not going to replace that one because that one is not for the backlights on the cluster. So I'm going to take another guess and do this one right here. I think they are, yeah, so they're actually a different color, but sometimes they're not. So these ones look like they're green, and they have the green cover over them. But if you ever have a light that's out in the cluster, like a check engine light or like a brake light, you could just take one of these out and try to do it yourself. But these green little things on the lights show that these ones are for the backlight. As you can see, there we go. So you can kind of see that on camera. I don't know, the light makes it hard to see. Anyway, you get the point. So I actually have bulb covers for these ones, and I'm going to change them to red and see how that looks. So as you can see right there, for some reason my oil pressure gauge on the cluster is missing the needle like that one has. So we're going to go ahead and replace it. We got this one, so we're going to go ahead and crack open the dash or the cluster, pop the plastic off, take this tack needle off, and I believe, well actually, we might be able to, no, yeah, we gotta take the whole thing off. So go ahead and disassemble this cluster right now.
Take your legs and put them around my. I got the jewels and the diamonds, but when I open my eyes, I can never find them. No, got me running from the sirens. I just woke up on Sunset in Highland. Oh, misfits all styling. We know you got a stylist, Joker, why you lying? Oh, yeah, I ain't really with the violence. Probably see me at Tiger's house playing violin. Oh, yeah. Hey, cause money really ain't a thing. All these diamonds and these rings, I should really make a soul. Yeah, try to tell you I'm the guy. Bottle whip is in Dubai. Getting worried for my soul. Yeah, rapping like a turtle. I got all these Federal Reserve notes. Oh, yeah, jumping over hurdles. Don't forget
Alright, just got done ripping out the carpet and the side trim, like the plastics that go by the footwell and on the side right there. So pretty good condition, just surface rust, no holes or anything. There's the footwell in perfect condition, so I'm pretty stoked with that. The seats are out and the black dashboard is in. All the black pieces are in as well. And it looks so good. I got my double storage slot right there because I'm not going to be running a radio. Center console still bare right now because I have to fit the carpet. But yeah, the red bulbs look sick. Dashboard is a much needed improvement. All black, no two-tone ugliness. So I'm stoked with that. Gonna fit the carpet now and the trim panels once again, as well as the rear seats. Just got to take those out right there, and those door cards. So progress is being made. It always amazes me how much work interior jobs are. We're about halfway there. We have the front done except for that door card. Man, I can't get over how good the black dash looks. It's so sick. I put the TRD shifter in. For some reason it's angled towards the right side of the car. The stupid part of my brain tells me that there's a right-hand drive and left-hand drive specific TRD short shifter, but I don't think that really makes sense, but maybe it does. It's gonna annoy me. I'm not sure how I feel about that, so I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit, and worst case I'll just rock it as is. It feels really good otherwise. So I'm just working on the rear right now, which is probably the easiest part. as long as all the clips, you know, work in my favor. I just got that one on right there, and I'm about to put these little hooks on for the rear, the black ones. So luckily everything is here, I think. I'm probably missing 1 or 2 parts from the bin. Alright, so it is finally done. Man, that was so much work. My shop is an absolute pit. Besides the front seat, which I'm gonna replace, it is all done. I re-dyed these door cards right here on the top. So it's kind of hard to tell, but looks a whole lot better. If you want to know what they look like in the last, you know, or before, go ahead and check out the last video. But they look so good. There's no more of that like fading on the top. So that's sick. I'm doing the same on the other side right now. Black dashboard with the Momo wheel. The black carpet. Just wiping everything down with a paper towel so there's a bunch of fuzz on everything. Man, camera doesn't do it justice. It's just so good. It's all black. Super clean. Having a little bit of fitment issue with this piece. I'm not sure what's going on there, but perfect dashboard. Crack-free clock bezel right here, which is sick because they all crack immediately once you look at them wrong. But so we fixed that oil pressure gauge right there. Got that working. We did the red bulbs in the cluster, and we fixed the headlight switch. So that is awesome. Have the battery disconnected right now. All I need is a horn button and 2 seats, and I am all good. There's the carpet, got a vacuum, a center console. Looking mighty clean. Yeah, so here's the lean on the shifter. I mean, it doesn't really, I've never heard of a shifter being like right-hand drive specific, but it's pointing towards this side. And it's kind of a bummer because it's really annoying me. So there's second and it looks like it's in fourth. So I don't know what the deal is, but it's fine for now. If I don't like it, I'll just re-bushing the stock shifter and rock that. Doesn't really matter to me. It's whatever. So yeah, that door card is drying. Got the rear seats, the SR5 door cards, and all black seat belts as well. All black trim right up here, above here, on the A-pillars, and the rear seats, and in the trunk as well. I'll show you. There's the giant hole, so that's going to get patched up here real soon. There's the trim. I haven't put that cover yet. I have the cover, I just haven't put it on yet. This trim looking brand new. I have the black carpet for this as well, right there. But yeah, I just put this trim in and it looks sick. So anyway, that's it for now. That's how it looks, and I'm dead tired, so later.